personal brand versus company brand.
Yep.
Where's the balance in that?
Sure. So I guess it depends on which way you're coming at it. So it's when you've got a personal brand, I think you have to not be afraid to be who you are, and also kind of engage other people and build on that. It doesn't have to be so straight-laced and formal, because you are who you are, and you should embrace that. When you're representing a brand or when you're representing a company, I think you have to take on the voice of that brand. So it's something where you may be an individual who is acting on that brand's voice. Maybe let's say it's Facebook or it's Twitter. So you can use your own personal style to answer the questions, but you have to make sure you're still following kind of brand guidelines and that little bit extra formality, unless the brand dictates otherwise. But it's something that you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself in those channels.
And fear is what I hear a lot. When I come across clients, I'd say you need to up your personal brand a little bit, but they're afraid to overstep that line or something.
Sure.
Do you have any tips, any guidelines, anything that you can help ebb that fear for people out there that might want to get involved in that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the one thing to keep in mind is, if it's not something you would say to your grandma, then maybe don't say it. It's always really easy to offend a group of people, but it's very easy the next day to turn around and say something else that's going to offend the opposite group. So just keep in mind, and be true to yourself, but also keep in mind who you're speaking to, who your audience is, and don't be afraid to put things out there that you feel strongly about, but just be prepared to defend them as well.
The grandma rule.
The grandma rule.
Very little known grandma rule.
Yep.